Hello, this is your friend Eloho once again on your 5 minutes of MR, and I'm so glad to be here with you today. It's so important that we begin to talk about growth in a more serious manner because that's all that we're here for, and that's all that we're doing right now. And I'm so elated in my spirit to be able to look into some areas that ordinarily we would just walk away from. One of the things I want you to look at today is the fact that growth has a price tag. I've always told people nothing is free. Free is expensive. Even as it's called free, there's a price tag on everything. There are no freebies in life, and you must never always think about having things for free. Always give value to whatever you want to grow your life. Whatever you give value to will also return back value to you, and that's important. It's one thing you must know. And so the greatest price tag that you must pay for your growth is self-discipline. You must be a self-disciplined person. I've seen many people who like crashing into programs, not wanting to pay for it. They want to take advantage of a system that's already set in place to produce, not wanting to pay for it. They're always looking for ways to cut corners. They get into an organized system when they will have to contribute into it, and they're always looking for loopholes where they can, take those things away without actually paying. And let me tell you what happens to you. You never grow. You remain in that sphere, that arena of trying to change others, and you never grow. Those you're trying to always change, you always be behind them. And so, for you to be one of those who are at the forefront, you must be those who are creating value, who are producing value, and who are giving value back to others. And so, today, I want you to know that you must begin to think about how you can add value to the things that bring value to your life. Whether it's a program you want to listen to online, or it's a course you're taking, always look out for courses that give value. Don't always go for the cheap ones or the ones that don't tell, it's always free and all of that. Of course, there are people who want to give value back and who want to get money back from you, and they're giving for free. If that's it, then you can get value from that. But if there's a price tag to be paid on a course, please do pay the price tag, because if you don't pay that price, you will never get the value. There's a spirit of growth, and it's in the value that you give to whatever you're doing. You can get the same thing that others are paying for, are not paying for it, but you never get the value that they get for it. And so it's one thing you must learn. Be disciplined enough to want to pay for the things that bring value to your life. And as you do that, you begin to find out that you yourself will begin to produce value, because those things will begin to grow in you, and you begin to have those ideas, that also bring value to you. The greatest thing you can do for yourself as you grow is that you must begin to grow yourself, and that's the way you do it, by adding value, by giving value. That's the only way you can grow yourself, and I'm so happy that you're going to do that right from this minute. It's easier to teach people what you think they should do than to do what you think they should do. It's always like that. So the first thing you must do for yourself is to always be the one to let people know that what they're giving is valuable, and that you value what they're giving, and that you want to pay for it. It's so important. People don't want to climb, they just want to coast. And John Maxwell will always say that whatever is worthwhile is uphill. You must have to climb that mountain. You must have to climb that hill to get to whatever is worthwhile. I want to tell you something. 4 days of climbing can be wiped out by just 1 day of coasting. There's no time to sit down and just feel that you can just cut corners and for growth and change people and all of that. No, don't do that. Always think of adding value. Every day is a day of adding value. I told you, growth is a process, and it's every day. Every day we must do that. And that self-discipline must be applied every day of your life. Nobody can do this for you. You are the only one that can do it for yourself. And so you must take that initiative from this minute, that you're going to be one who is self-disciplined enough to add value just to you, not only to yourself, but to everything around you and to the things that you value. It's important. Discipline is the difference between temporary success and the permanent success. And if you decide to do that, you're going to be a disciplined person. I'll tell you something. Your core success principles would have been set in motion, and there's no way anything can bring you down. You either pay for it now or you pay for it later. What you don't pay for right now, you pay somewhere along the way. Every day you live, and every day you delay your growth, and every day you delay the payment, it is drawing you back and keeping you just in one place. I want to tell you this from today. Pay your way forward. Never forget, your growth has just started, and you're not the one who's going to stop yourself. You're the one who is going to daily tell yourself, I'll keep pushing myself until I be all that I can be and the best that I should be. Thank you very much. As we look forward to our next class. Thank you.